Welcome to No Man's Sky Permadeath run. Just thought I'd show you guys the outside of the base. I mean, it's looking pretty good. The focus at the moment has to be on building the base up, getting these missions done for the various specialists, and that's what I did in the last part. And in this part, we're going to go trying to find some Rigagen. As you can see here now, our construction guy wants us to build a circuit board. That involves making a... come here. To build a circuit board, we need non-ferrous plate and copper wire, and the copper wire requires Rigagen. So we're at a point now where we need to have access to Rigagen, and there's quite a few things that actually need Rigagen. And off camera, I've done a little bit of work. I've went out and collected some iron, expanded the room. We've now got 5 volts in here, and what I've actually done is had a bit of a tidy up. And you can see also I've done my Gravitino plants, been delivering some Gravitino balls, which are going to be useful in the future for upgrades and possibly even repairs. And the other thing I've been doing off camera is, if I come down here, is I've laid the foundation for my farming room, and we've got a little bit of Mordite going at the moment. And at the moment I'm only harvesting the Mordite so that I can plant more of it, because at the moment I do not have the formula or recipe for... I might get the sac venom while I'm looking at it. Yeah, if I show you here, I don't have the formula at the moment for either insulating gel or lube. So that's another kind of key part I need to work on. And as I say, in this part I want to get a couple of the quick missions out the way and find a source of Rigagen. Now to get the source of Rigagen, we're going to need the Nomad Bay, Exocraft Bay, so that we can harvest it once we find a planet that's got water on it, because that's what Rigagen needs. And it can be a bit tricky to find the base. What we're going to do is we're going to go up to the base terminus, because I need a dynamic resonator. So we're just going to go up to our home base space station. So here we are, guys. Let's get moving. I'll just nip across and do the necessary. So here we are, guys. And I think you can see we got only 290,000. Oops, I didn't store my Mordite. I'm not going to sell it because you can see here it's worthless. 62 Mordite. I haven't got anything else to sell. Nope. And what I want to do is buy a dynamic resonator. In fact, I'm going to buy 2. Cash for it, so we might as well get it done. The reason I'm buying 2 is just in case that I need one, so I don't have to keep running up and down. I think what I'm going to do before I actually go back to the base, I want to check this system out to see. It's quite cool actually. Bet you I can't afford it. I like the idea of that. I can offer for like 18 slots. Yeah, compare. It's probably... Why is that? Oh, except they would give me 475,000 for it. Now, if I got to pay for it, well, I'm not going to be paying for that because that's going backwards anyway. So, and what I'm going to do here, besides dropping a save, I want to see if there's any water worlds in this system, because it's a long time since I've been in the actual spaceship. So I'm just going to kind of pop out here, and we're undiscovered. Now the problem with Rigagen is actually finding... Actually, I can't even remember what how many planets are actually in this system. Actually, 5 planets. That's my home planet. That's quite some way away. That could be interesting to get to. I think that might be a little bit too far away. That's got cadensium on, and I think the other one which I have discovered, we know that doesn't have. And got this one over here, and that's got emerald and copper. Because it's a bit far away, I can't really see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're a planet missing. So one round here. There's one over there. Again, it looks like that's got cadensium on it. That's radioactive. That's my home planet. This is. That doesn't look like it. I think that's got aluminium and that on it. I think what I'm going to do is, well, get away because the pirates are coming. I think we're going to jump to another system actually, guys. We're going to start the voyage towards the centre. I'd like to get path opened up. So, guys, pirates didn't catch me. So I'm just going to make my way back to my home base. So here we are, guys. We're back on our home base, and the first thing I want to do before I forget is just get over to here. And just going to save the Mordite, and also going to put a dynamic resonator in there because I don't need 2. And what I'm going to do is come out here. I think I've got the resources because I've got the Antrium to do it. What I want to do is come out here and build the Colossus base. Right, so I'm just going to build the base for the Colossus. Then we're going to go back in and talk to the exocraft guy. I think he's up here. Yep, hello Mr. Exocraft guy. Recruit book. Transmitted a testament to my brothers. I've built the Colossal Bay, Geobay. Okay. Gah, then why do you stand here, traveller? Go subjugate the world with its power. Here's the exocraft laser upgrade. Okay. That needs deuteronium. I don't think I've got any more deuteronium. In fact, I think I've got a little bit, but I need that for my Nomad. I've got only sufficient nano to build the final blueprint. Okay. He wants for the exocraft signal booster. So that's that done. Now I'm going to show you guys a little bit of an exploit because I'm not the greatest fan of the Colossus. And if I kind of just show you here, oh, just past it. Oops. See here, I've got that there. Now if I come up here, go Z, Control F, I delete the base, and come here. If we go back to tab, you can see I've now got the dynamic resonator back again. Now that only really works while you're on the base. I'm sure it used to work on the planet, but it doesn't work anymore. And what I'm actually going to do now is build my Nomad base. And I'm going to jump in it. Now I want to do this because you can see the Colossal's here and it actually works. So the only downside is because you haven't got a base for it, you can't call it. But I'm going to be quite happy with that. because I generally don't use the Colossus. It's a bit slow. This planet's not very even, but it could be quite good for gathering resources on this planet because it's got the space to store. Now I've come back indoors, and what I've got here and what I want to do now is install. I should be able to. Oh, what I need to install is we need some armidium and some carlite sheets. So I think I've got the iron here. I think we'll do the power gel first. So I think I've got the power gel. I think I've got the carlite sheets. So we should be able to build that. Melted cannon. And do I need for the mining laser? I need some medium. I think I've got that. I'm sure I've got some left over for my travels. And of course I can't remember where it is. Well, I'll give you guys a tour of my various things. See, I've got loads of plutonium. I think I got a bit carried away. I'm sure I've got armidium. There we are. And we got some shielding. So we've even got some deuteronium, but I only got 18, so I'm not going to really have the amount. So, and of course I want 2 more carlite sheets. Okay, I've got the iron for this. Come here, and that means we got the exocraft mining. I don't think I've got the space for the, and I don't think I really need a signal booster. I mean, I could put one in, but I could put in a booster, I suppose. I don't really need the, because the trouble with the Nomad, you don't really have a lot of space. What would we need for that? Iridium and a bypass chip. I think we can put in the, and I think that's because basically I only really use the Nomad for general exploration and collecting Rigogen. It shouldn't be getting in any battles with Sentinels, and it's not going to go that far. So we've now got all that built. Now this is the next sneaky bit, because if we're going to go out into space, I want that base there, and I'm not going to really be using the Nomad here. So here we go, guys, again. We're going to collect it, and that will give me back all the necessary components, so that when we go up into space and we'll go looking, I'm going to be able to build that system. And I think I can drop that back in. That's all we've got to do, and I think the only thing I really need now is to make sure I've got loads of plutonium. Unfortunately I can't transfer plutonium to my exocraft. Got 500 in the starship. I think I'm going to take another 500 with me, or at least 250. I can't remember which vault. I think all my plutonium's stored in here, but I've got tons of the stuff. So I think if we put that back, that will give me 500 in here. And how's the exocraft? Exocraft's ready to go. Starship. I think maybe we'll get a little bit more. It will make sense, guys. It will make sense. I think we'll take this with us. And the reason I'm taking plenty with me is that, and we've got antrium. I need the antrium. I don't think I really need the antrium. And that That's in the wrong place. Okay. Give that there. I think we can. There's a bit of space in here. Yep. Install the dynamic resonator in there. Now, the reason I've stocked up on plutonium is that we're going to actually take off in the ship. We're not going to fly up to the base for a free takeoff, because what I want to do is create a new teleporter direction. So let's get there. And of course, we're going to recharge the thrusters straight away. I think we use up 110 just to get rid of it, and that. Yeah, by doing it this way, when we get to wherever we're going, which will be the route, it will give me 2 teleporter bases. So, okay, so here we are, guys. Now I could follow the Atlas path. Let's have a quick look here, and I think I've only got the capacity to jump 1. No, I can go 2 planets yet. Too far to jump because we've only got 1 undiscovered. It's 4 planets, 1 moon. Okay, I think we're going there, guys. And it looks like we've landed in the middle of a space battle. Great, thank you. Always wanted to land in the middle of a space battle. And where is the space station? It's... although we can probably scan this planet. This planet looks as dry as a bone. Yeah, can't even scan, so first thing we want to do is get onto the space station. So that we can, well, 1, drop a save, 2, open up that teleporter link. So we're just going to get into the space station, and of course we're going to go say hello to the owners. It says there's an off-planet habitable base. Okay, so here we are, guys. Let's see. There's a Corvax guy stood there, but I don't think it is a Corvax system. Grab the carbon as well, out of habit. Oh yeah, it is a Corvax system. Okay. So, technician, see what you've got for me. Corvax. Doesn't. Electronics lifeform bright suddenly shows its taps on the personal data, facial lights dilate and internal systems crash. We're given some uncommon isotope. Slowly inserts the elements into the slot, it fully reawakens. So we've got an increase in standing. Tools are at maximum. Is that it? So we're now a test subject. Okay, I always wanted to be a test subject. Let's just have a quick word with Merchant Retashi. See what techs he's got, see if there's anything that's going to be really worth buying. Shield booster pack. This could be quite a good, nice source. We've already got the jetpack booster in there, and I think we've already got that. Is already known. I certainly wouldn't mind these 2 techs. So that's going to require 400 nanites. We could get that one, but I'm not going to spend the nanites on that just at the moment. But if this is a good system, I think I might work on getting that. So what I'm going to do now is go back to home base to register the teleporter. So we're just going to do that. Sorry, this is a little bit long-winded, guys, but I think you will see the benefits of doing this. And here we are, guys, we're back again. And Silver Star system. Now, bear in note that it says Silver Star system, but if I click on the teleporter here, you will see that it doesn't say return to Silver Star Station, because there's a kind of a bug, I suppose, or feature in the game that the space station remains the name of the original system of when you arrive, and it will not chuck updates if you rename the system. So that's my home base. This is the new one. Now the one last one you came from is always the one at the top. You can see I've now got 2 teleporter locations, and I think what we'll do, we've been away a little bit, so maybe I will come down here, grab the Gravitino ball. I mean, it's only going to take 5 minutes or a minute. Stand here and actually do it. Grab a bit more Mordite. I think I've got enough Gravitino balls. Well, and we'll just go and shove the respective stuff in the vaults. I mean, what I will do off camera is grow the Mordite farm. So, and once I get to 10 Gravitino balls, I will start selling them, the surplus. It's a small source of cash, it's not brilliant, but that's all you can do at the moment. So what we're going to do is jump to the new system, Lugigiski, whether it's station, and of course hopefully the space battle might be over, although could use the space battle to our advantage in the sense that it actually stops the appearance of pirates. So here we are, guys. You can see now we've kind of opened up 2 paths. Now you can get 4 altogether, and we got a journey milestone. We're an adventurer. We've made 100,000 steps. And of course what I'm going to do is jump in, jump out, get a save, begin. And you've got Coryzagen. Now we could go down to that, because we do need 50 Coryzagen. So maybe we might. None of these planets look particularly promising. You've got Coryzagen, and I can't see any other planet. Great. Okay, I think what we're going to do is. Oh no, is that we scan that one? Yep. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go down to Sovavangoro NU485, because we do have a mission to collect some Coryzagen, so maybe we're just go down and collect some Coryzagen. I know it's a digression, but sometimes you've got to just take it. I suppose I could drop the exocraft and bring my other exocraft over, but the downside is that if I do that, I will use up the resources that I've gathered. Okay, change of mission, guys. I think we're going to go after Coryzagen, so I'm going to fly across the surface looking for a base. Here's a base here, guys. There's a landing peg, so we're just going to. Okay guys, so we're down on a cold planet, and that looks suspiciously like a manufacturing plant. Yes, it is. So question is, do I blast my way into that or not? So I think what I might have to do is drop I certainly don't want a Colossus. think I'm going to have to get my Roma here, so... Hello, Roma. Primary exit crafts. The question is, if I blast my way in there, are you upgraded? Yeah, your mounted cannon is upgraded, so... Okay. This could be a bit... Why won't that? Sentinel. Okay, run away. And we're just gonna... Apps, they've been deactivated. And we're gonna come back again. I know this is a bit of a cheat, guys. But I don't really want to fight the Sentinels at the moment. And we're in. We'll get some nanites. This better be good, guys. This better be good. I mean, another reason why I blasted my way in is because it gives me a place to kind of dash into with the cold. An automatic processor scrambled the output of the terminal, can make a few words, but the rest is lost in static. Dealing with the overseer's workflow to bring it back online. I think this is a straight guess. I think we're just going to go for Exocraft. Failed to access the electronic overseer's workflow. Okay. Yeah, that's the downside. Alpha's at maximum. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we don't know enough words at the moment to be able to. Okay. And we're going to go on a Coryzagen hunt. I've got loads of plutonium. So, I'm sure we got loads of plutonium. Yeah, got more plutonium than I actually know what to do with. So, let's just... Oh, there's a creature there. Let's... Might as well see if we can get the bonus for the creatures. In my survival let's play, I've kind of neglected that part of the game. Let's have a quick look to see. Well, it's only got 5 creatures, which means it's probably pretty rare. Sentinels are, so we may be able to get a quick win here, guys. These got these as well. Other creatures around. One advantage of cold planets is they have absolutely loads of carbon. I mean, like, what I could do is we can see what we can scan for. Could we scan for anything of abandoned structure? Actually, what we can scan for is a drop pod. Pod discovered. Where is the drop pod? So let's go looking for a drop pod. Again, it's a change in mission, guys, but I think we'll leave that alone. We might need that. How far is the drop pod away? 4.5 minutes. Okay, we're going for a drop pod, and we'll get some Coryzagen in the process. I think that'd be. Got some resources over here. I'm not going to pick them up. I think we can. If I remember, I will pick them up when we come back. There's no point loading the whole system up with junk. Some platinum there, but all plutonium. That was a nice big bodge. I'm not going to put. Grab that. If the video jumps, guys, that's because nothing's happened and I've taken out boring bit of me just driving across the surface. Just gonna head for that drop pod. Loads and loads of plutonium here. Just throw out a scan. Is that it? I don't think that is. A quick look just to see. No, it's just carbon. Well, let's stock up on a bit of carbon while I'm looking at it. Actually, won't do any harm. Wow, it's a little bit tougher. Keep forgetting I've got a bit of a weak mining beam. Certainly going to grab that because we need it. I'd like to get about 100 if possible. And I can see. Okay, it's. So I'd like to get about 100 Coryzagen. Just to try to get the whole system up and running. Just keep going. Some iridium there. I probably would need to collect some iridium. So I've basically used up my iridium. So a quick check. Starship. Yep, I could really do a iridium charge, but I think that can wait. We'll probably do that before we leave, because of course I've consumed my iridium stockpile building this Roma base, and of course I've lost it now because you can't recover. Okay, so I'll charge this up while I'm looking at it. Just drive along the top. And there, a lash plant. I kill you on principle. Let's keep going. A bit more Coryzagen. Just going to jump out here. Sorry, this is getting a bit boring, guys, but well, it's got to be done. This is the nature of the game. So I think we're doing really well for the Coryzagen. So. And water planets can be a problem to find, and quite often what I've tended to find is that they can also be very hostile places as well. So you find a really nice water planet that's got a really nice scenery, and you think, oh, I could really love to settle here, and then you find out that you've got hostile sentinels on it who just don't like you one bit, and they're attacking you left, right and centre all the time. And it's just not worth the effort settling on a planet like that. But to be honest, unless it's a rare resource, or you're trying to get one of the key discoveries, it's not really worth the effort. Look at that, we're just dropping straight in on the drop pod. Yeah, I must admit, planets with extreme sentinels just get irritating to explore because you spend most of your time just killing the buggers. Okay, 50,000, we're certainly gonna pop for that. And so we're gonna go and drop a save. Actually, I think what I might do is see if we can find another drop pod actually. See, we need objectives to get to. Let's just get back in the Roma. We might as well get as maximum benefit out of this as possible. So, okay. Drop pod number 2. Drop pod deployed. Where does it say? It says, there's another one over there. Let's see what else we can scan for. Oh, the scanner's not charging. How far is this one away? 6 minutes. Aware of the time. Let's just check that creature to see if it's. No, Already got that one. Okay, we're going to do one more drop pod, and that's where I'm going to bring this part to an end, guys. So we're just going to keep going this direction. I'm aware of the time. So, well, it's all part of the flow. Actually, it's quite strange. Is the planet? Just curiosity. I mean, all the snow's disappeared. Has this got a climate? Well, it says minus 27. Oh, that's still. It'd be really nice if they introduced some biomes with temperatures, say like had a really hot summer and a cold winter or something like that. That could be fun. Just to kind of, rather than these kind of. Oh crap! Well, what have I got myself into? Oh, I can get out. Yep, that's too much talking. Okay, I'm just going to go off across the surface again. And drive nice and slow because I do need the Coryzagen. Oops, I thought I was going to go down another hole. Some antrium there. I need to stock up on antrium, so might as well grab that. Oh, that's it. Grab the resources when you see them, guys, and maybe grab a bit of iron as well. I need that to expand my base, so I might as well grab it when I see it. Another bloomin' lash plant. Just got everything built back up again, and I get lashed again. Some Coryzagen there. Oh, look at that nice big clump of Coryzagen. Certainly going to grab that. And that might give me my target. A quick look. $164 Coryzagen. I think maybe we'll push towards 250 if possible. Might as well get a full set. I think maybe you can go that way. A Thamium. Certainly that can go to the ship. Make a bit of space. What else have we got? Any other space we got in the ship that I can fill up? Platinum's there, irons. Oh, we've got a little bit of platinum in the exosuit. That can go as well. Right. So let's keep moving. Yeah, I think sometimes when you're on a mission like this and you're collecting a specific resource, I'm gonna try and get to 250. Some zinc there. Never pass up zinc. Zinc's a very rare resource. So we'll grab that. Yeah, so you might as well kind of top everything up to the full 250. Because you might as well just use the space up. I mean, that's the bottom line, guys. Okay. Just weave in and out of the trees. Pop out. There's some antrium tucked in here. Nice wad of antrium. Might as well grab that. Anything else here? Yeah, some more just tucked in there. Yeah, it will mean when we go look, actually do find a water planet, I will have the necessary voltaic cells to repair, and we've got to get out of here. Okay, we're in a kind of natural bowl. I don't think I'm going to be able to accelerate up here. I don't think. Nah. Okay. So I've kind of got myself trapped. Okay. Hopefully I will be able to get out of here. Otherwise I'm going to be dead. Life support system. Come on, come up. And exocraft. Yes, I know, but we're okay. We're okay. Get out jail free card. Okay, let's go around this way. And we got lashed again. Just keep missing these lash plants. It's probably what's going to kill me one day. I can guarantee it, guys. There's some Coryzagen there, but I don't really want to overload my system, my inventory. Ow, bang. Plutonium there. I think we'll just gather the plutonium up just to replace our slightly just diminished stocks, but we might as well kind of gather everything we can at the moment. And looks like there's some nanites there. We're certainly gonna swing in and grab them. Can't afford to pass up nanites. I haven't actually seen any knowledge stones actually either. I think I'm very tempted. These are all grouped together. And there's a little bit of antrium here as well. I think this is like a bit. When you get a nice big kind of tight grouping of iron like that, it's very useful to. And we got. Okay. How am I going to get round here? I think we're just going to have to go down round here. See if we can get round. Well, that's a little bit of a diversion. I think we can get up here. Oops. Press the horn instead of the booster. Oh, there's some dense trees here. Okay, let's blast our way through some trees. Get out the high-tech version of a machete. That'd be fun if you could have like a big spinning knife blade on the front for cutting trees down. But I'm being a bit stupid now, guys, don't worry. Okay, through the trees. Oh, sorry, I killed it. Shouldn't have got so close to me. And here we are, we found our second drop pod. In some ways, I think coal planets are a very good source of drop pods. They seem to be a bit more kind of common, is probably the correct way of saying. And this should cost us 60,000, yep. I'm pretty sure I've got you. Yep. Okay, we're just gonna go over here. I'm gonna drop a save. We're in Argusak something or other. And we got a Vagine dagger and a power canister. Okay, something I always wanted. I think we can throw a scan here. So there's some Coryzagen over here. Yeah, it's down in the I've got plates to go down and find stuff like that, but I'm not going to do it here. I think this is where I'm going to wind it up, guys. Let's get back into my Roma. Yeah, I think this is where I'm going to wind up, guys. We didn't go in the direction I expected, but we've certainly got plenty of Coryzagen, and I suppose I could. Well, I've spent a bit of cash, so that's good. I think we can send the nanites there. Got the Entrium, got 45 Entrium, which is building up. As I say, we got some Coryzagen, power canister, which I got to use to top up that, get rid of it straight away. And we've now got 19 slots on our exosuit. Let's top that up while I'm looking at it as well. And yeah, nicely set up. And actually, might as well top this up with the carbon. Loads of carbon, so we might as well use that up. So we're nicely topped up. So this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. In the next part, we will probably finish off this planet and do a bit of research, then return home, and then we will start the quest for Coryzagen again. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.